From Diddy finally getting caught to the glorification of YNs, this year was wicked. We'll start with the Epstein list being exposed, confirming that Diddy himself, wait, that's not right, who was it? Stephen Hawking.
Nigga, why?
How was bro going wild with kids on that island if this is his condition? I'm pretty sure his joint don't even work no more. Oh, and by the way, apparently the list is still not out fully, and I'm pretty sure the leaks happened in January. Maybe it'll be out near GTA 6. But speaking of people who won't be out by GTA 6, the diddler himself, the countless things he was exposed for really made me realize that we are just blind by default. You mean to tell me that when Diddy was spending 48 hours with a 15-year-old Justin Bieber, no one thought that was odd? I hope they never release the footage of them parties. That's gonna make me stop eating for at least 17 good months. Now I could also go over the Dr. Disrespect and Chris Tyson stuff, but I have other videos for that, so let's talk about streamers instead. Now, I just want to say one thing. Leave clip farming in 2024. Like, I'm not even talking about the iShowSpeed clip farming. But when you're bothering people in public and causing a scene, it's just so lame, and most people literally only do it for views. If you don't know about the Johnny Somali situation, I'm gonna leave a link to a YouTuber that actually gave an in-depth analysis. But let's just say bro was wilding out in Korea. Like, he's still in there, I'm pretty sure he can't leave. But if he was in North Korea, bro wouldn't even be alive. And people are really risking it all for views. He can't even like gain any money or nothing, bro. He's stuck there. Moving on, we got the introduction of the Hawk Tua girl. I'ma keep it a bean. Getting famous for talking about a level 3 sex move is actually as sad as crap. And her podcast was the best example of why does this exist? And apparently she's a crypto scammer. Now moving on, we've talked about sexual deviants and pointless people. But let's talk about some things that actually happened within the anime community. Let's see here. JJK ended, My Hero Academia ended, Chainsaw Man Season 2's trailer was amazing, and Blue Lock finally beat the Google Slides title with a surprise movie quality animation on the final episode, which was pretty nice. But now it's time to get a little more serious. I was gonna make this video about a while ago, a few months ago at most, but it didn't really hit me until the conclusion of this year. If you didn't know, the creator of Dragon Ball, Akira Toriyama, has passed earlier this year, and to be honest, I really had to dig deep and realize like this dude really made my childhood. As a kid, we didn't have cable. At least like when I was like really like young, we didn't have cable. We had like a DVD player though, and played a lot of like movies and stuff. And Dragon Ball was a lot of like the shows that we watched on there. I remember we had the Cell Games disc, I'm pretty sure, and another one. I just forgot the name of it or like what was on the disc, but you know, Goku's been like, I ain't gonna lie, I've known Goku for like at least 13 of the 16 years of me being on this earth, and I really want to thank Akira Toriyama for getting me through some tough times, because I ain't gonna lie, life is really like tough, I'm not gonna lie, and at least Dragon Ball made that a little more bearable with how much like fire it was, you know what I mean? And I'm not a glazer, going everywhere, spreading their musk, talking about how Goku solos your disabled grandmother with toothpaste for bones. But we can both agree that Goku solos everyone, right? Shut the fuck up! Anyways, if you haven't watched any of Dragon Ball, please do. It changes you. And honestly, if you haven't tried going Super Saiyan 1 or Super Saiyan 3, you are missing out. I don't care if you're a middle-aged man or female, I really don't care, I don't discriminate. I don't care how old you are, go out and scream for Toriyama. And remember, thank you again for getting me through those tough times, Toriyama, because I ain't gonna lie, Dragon Ball is still heat. I might actually go and rewatch some of these episodes for real. Now we gotta ruin the vibes and talk about YNs. I mentioned them at the start, but I don't care. These dudes need to be stopped and just rotting in 2024. When people were in gangs back then, I'm not saying all of them were role models, but at least they weren't always being public menaces to everyone. It was usually just the ops catching smoke most of the time. And don't even get me started on these new drugs these thugs and YNs are using. Galaxy gas? I ain't never seen a white person sipping on some nitrous oxide, or galaxy gas as they call it. And I'm saying this as a black guy. We gotta stop. This generation doesn't use alcohol because we're too busy getting fried off an orange they put in the air fryer. Please don't actually do that, because if you do, it's just natural selection at its finest. But I saved the worst for last. Lil RT.
What the fuck?
I've made a video on him in the past, and to be honest, at this point, I don't even care that he's 10. And neither do any of the women twerking on him care. But this kid has to be stopped in 2025. He's slinging the F-slur around like it's some type of freaking common occurrence, and he's rapping about raping people. He's even flirting with moms, and they're flirting back. Needless to say, Thanos was right. Some of us gotta go, and the people around Lil RT especially gotta go. Moving on, I'm just gonna combine these two. School threats and the internet. Alright, since school threats are a sensitive topic, I'm not giving it its own segment because I'm not gonna talk about it much. But going up and lighting up a school in GTA is legit never okay. I don't care if you're being bullied, you don't take that out on other people and make them permanently go away just because of something that happened to you. If someone's picking on you, you either stand your ground or you find some other way to cope. I'm not good at pep talks, but murking people, especially kids, because of something you're going through is actually so pathetic, and I wish people would stop doing it. Now let's talk about the internet. A place where you can find a community for basically anything. And you have people who actually respect your view. That's a lie. If you're on the internet regularly, especially Twitter and Instagram Reels, you've probably seen the amounts of manipulative and sensitive people rising more than it ever has been. I don't care if you don't agree with me, but some people just shouldn't have the rights to express their opinions online for everyone else to see. Someone could say something absolutely atrocious and get hundreds of thousands of likes. But you're watching this video on the internet right now, so I'd recommend you subscribe and actually achieve your New Year's goals. Peace.